Simon, congratulations on a hard-fought 1-0 victory tonight. What's your immediate takeaway?
Thank you. Yeah, well, just really delighted, with the effort from all the players. It was outstanding effort. Really physical game against a huge team that kept on getting bigger with every substitution. Kept trying to load the box and very direct team with good players in it that can destroy teams. But I thought we held up to stood up to the task extremely well, and we played some good football when we could get it down and play. But it was a streetwise performance, and it was needed to overcome them tonight.
As you say, pretty much the size of the team. They're very direct, very powerful, very much like Cheltenham in some ways. Withstood the pressure, very disciplined performance. What sort of stood out for you most, about how we held on the second half?
Just that concentration level was extremely high, from start to finish. We didn't have the 5-minute wobble that sometimes preceded a goal that we've conceded. So, I was really delighted with the standout thing being the clean sheet. But attacking-wise as well, we had the courage in their heart to try and be sharp about our play, and I thought the assets, in the attacking assets, all just dug in there, because it was always going to be one of those games. But they showed the class, and there was enough threat on the field to worry, a top team in Carlisle.
Spoke before the game about getting the ball down, being a bit more creative. How much did we deliver on those expectations?
Yeah, I thought what we did was we tried to split at times and even kick from shape, and it just gave us a little bit of a chance, to collect the ball in space, either full-back area or sometimes the centre-half area, and get up the pitch from there. On the pitch at the moment, on the surface, it's not going to be 10-15 passes. It's just not, and defy any team to be able to do that and to look slick for the entirety of the game. But it was important not just to go from the keeper to Aaron Martin and just all night long just look at that. So we tried different ways to break it up, and I thought we did tonight.
I think Carlisle have got one of the most sort of efficient attacks in terms of sort of getting shots on goal in the whole division, and I think we kept them, I think, under 10 shots a game, which was really impressive. How important was it to sort of stay disciplined throughout the game?
Well, it's nice to have 11 men still on the pitch at the end, for starters, but I think the defensive discipline involved everyone on the pitch. So it's a forward dropping in when the ball was over the top of them. One dropped in on their number 8, narrow from side to side, with the wingers. So any drop downs we picked up and then drove at them. And defensively, everyone played the part. Across the back four. We had to go for just out and out size in the end. It wasn't a tactical masterclass. At the end, it was basically, right, stick another big lad on because they've just stuck another 6'2", 3 lad on. So, but it's that type of game, and it's whatever it takes to bring home the points. And the lads stood firm tonight. It was great.
You made a substitute that you just alluded to, I think, now with Jake coming on with about a quarter of an hour left. Was that with that in mind, their size and the sort of throwing everything but the kitchen sink at us?
Well, yeah, because they were just knocking it from there. Keeper's got enormous strike, and trying to turn us and get the long throw and just basically just put as many entries into our box with big bodies as possible, and hoping that either they score direct from it or that they are knocked down, and the crowd of big players would create havoc, and extremely effective at it, and they're a good team that know what they're about, and the manager's done fantastically well because they've got a chance of winning the league. So we just had to do what we had to do tonight to get the points and to lift us up the table.
And finally, another important win tonight. And do you think it's a sign of the sort of the growth of the side and the sort of continued improvement that we've seen perhaps since the turn of the year?
Yeah, I mean, we looked at examples a lot higher up the football pyramid of teams that have got good spirit, consistent, with the system, and full of players that are honest and continually want to strive for improvement. And we've got lads now have been with us for years at 30, 31, 32, and I still think they're getting better. And I think it's that kind of mindset not to waste any day in training, and in a match situation come out on top. So we're not getting carried away, but it's 3 wins out of 4, and it feels like we're on an upward curve. But we've got to take advantage of that whilst we've got the fitness levels in the group strong, and the depth of squad is there.
Fantastic, well done tonight.
Cheers. Thank you.